Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on Chicago.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2026 Chicago Lightning.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Jake Latz. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Yeah, but last time out, got into the fourth inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
So just about set now. Here's Riley Green. The pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Kicks and fires. Rolled over to third. Tossed to Mancini. One up, one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. And there's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next one misses, and that's ball three. And a pitch. And that's ball four.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Taylor, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And now 1 and 2. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Luis Urias. Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Next pitch is inside, and now it's even 1-1. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Rip, but it curls foul. 2-2 now. This one in the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. And down on strikes. Third out. One left for Detroit. On to the bottom of the first. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game. Framber Valdez.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first. Here's Tim Anderson. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Oh, 1 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. And a count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The punch out there. And 1 away.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
3-1 is on the way. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 8th best batting average in the American League. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a good eye there. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. And here it comes. And that's a strike. The pitch. Hard hit. Knocks it down.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First offering misses the mark. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a count 1-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, Urias handles the chance, sends it to first, and Hernandez is out. And that will end the inning. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. Good contact guy, good defender. And that one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bounce to the left side. Anderson to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages up now for the Tigers. First pitch, not close. No score here in the second. Next pitch is popped up. That is the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. And now Andrew Vaughn.
Leading off for the Lightning, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Valdez back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Taylor whips it to first. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good eye right there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike, 3-1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Right side. Throw on to Torkelson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fastball flew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Here on the south side, well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now the DH, Buddy Kennedy.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike on the outside edge. Strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
The wind and the pitch. Now one missed. 2-2 now. And that one missing low. Payoff pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Vaughn makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Here's a 1-1. Into center. Robert under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Riley.
And now it's going to be Riley Green. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Diego Cartaya.
The catcher, Diego Cartaya.
And he deals. Well struck left field. That one back there. And it is gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Shortstop.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-1 now.
1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The wind to kick the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. The 2-1. In the air, right field. Pajes brings it in, and there's one away. Here on the south side, and so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
Great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with, you know, cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Move over to first, try to keep him close. And that's where your broadcasting career started as well.
Indeed it did. And, you know, that's how you got me. So I'd say Chicago's been pretty good to us.
And that's in there for strike one. Squirts away a little bit. And the runner stays where he is. The next offering misses. Ball two.
2-1.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Got him. And there's two down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jimenez in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Robert off of first with two away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Valdez moves to first, and he's back in easily. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. On to the 4th. Now here is Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Tigers, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Let's back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is way upstairs. Bounce to the right side. Odor picks it up over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Urias up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one clips the corner. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And the batter now, Andrew Vaughn. Grounded out his first time.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
In the dirt. He's in there. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground to the left. Urias to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Trey Mancini now at the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's to third. To first. Got the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So digging in, Rougned Odor. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one the other way. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Lightning out front here, 2-0. Back here on the south side, here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
And the pitch. Good eye right there.
Ball one, no strike.
And a pitch. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Rocketed out towards right center, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tyler Stevenson.
And next up for the Tigers, Tyler Stevenson. Line drive. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Pajes. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-2. And now it's filled up. Hit in the air, right field. Hernandez under it, makes the catch, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but Competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Buddy Kennedy digs in now.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That misses. And a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Baez, the runner at third. Stevenson at first. One gone. Next one is off the plate. And the count is even 2-2. And here it comes. Stays alive. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground, might be two. Anderson to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Chicago, the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. Ball one. The pitch. And downstairs.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. The pitch.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Fly ball down the line. Base hit as he pulls up short.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Now, Tim Anderson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the go to the left side, but it is well fouled. Ball to strike. Runner goes again. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Luis Robert now. Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, He could bust this game wide open.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that one is going to go. Luis Robert hits one out. His 150th career homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brooks Wilson. This is his third time out this year.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here is Devers.
The batter, the third baseman.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy.
So now the DH spot, Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Top 6 at the plate. David Dahl.
Leading off for the Tigers.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that one a little bit high. Left-hand batter waits. There's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to.
In the air, right side. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and he just misses. Next pitch off the play. 2 balls, no strikes. Man at second.
Ball 3.
There's a strike. Up the middle, Anderson handles. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
So up next, Chris Taylor.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Way high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Dahl takes his lead at third with 1 away. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Latz will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Now on the bump, Jose Marte, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Jose Marte.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty to the plate. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Anderson. Over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Man at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Luis Urias. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Myers getting cranked up as well. At the belt and fires. And that's outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the slider catches the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lightning with the lead 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, Andrew Vaughn now.
Leading off for the Lightning, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. The pitch. Pajes sizing this one up, tracks it down for the out, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Trey
Mancini, the next to hit. In there for strike 1. Upstairs.
1-1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
And the righty deals. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just
now
nasty.
batting,
Looks like a fastball
baseman,
thigh high that you got to protect the zone. And then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Two outs, base is empty. And here is Rougned Odor. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets him to chase after that one. And now the count is even. Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. The 2-2. And down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Javier Baez. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Throws it away.
Just a simple soft liner in the center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Next is the designated hitter, Buddy Kennedy. And the first offering is not close. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Dahl in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. First and second, 2 down. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Slow roller to first. Mancini takes it to the bag, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 5-1.
7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Leading off for Chicago, the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Wilson back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Slapped foul. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson will hit next. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
that one down the line. Throw on to Torkelson, and they take care of Robert for the out. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Mike Myers. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back to the top of the lineup, Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz up and throwing. That one ripped. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Green at third with nobody out. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Well struck, right field. That's back there. That one is gone. So he just clears the wall. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 5-3. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Luis Urias up now for the Tigers for the 4th time tonight. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cartaya right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Here on the south side, bottom of the 8th. Here's Rafael Devers.
For the Lightning, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And the right-hander back to work. Towards first, Torkelson picks it up, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez now 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. And there's the strike. And there's a ball.
And you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First offering, and it just misses. And delivers outside. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Green drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Now the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 down. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. we're back. And on the mound is the closer, Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Back here on the south side. And now here is Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a pitch. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Pajes stands in now and watches strike 1. That one misses in the dirt.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And a 1-1. And there's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. And now just 2 outs away. Righty to the plate. Right side. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Buddy Kennedy. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Just 1 strike away. And there's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And next to hit for Detroit, David Dahl. First pitch just misses. Good eye right there. Two outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next offering way off the plate. And the right-hander deals, and he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So a change being made at first base. And coming in as the Tigers pinch runner, Garrett Mitchell. And now the center fielder, Riley Green.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Here's the 0-2. Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Second baseman.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Fought off foul.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Down to their final strike. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. So the tying run at second. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. So all 3 runners will be off of the full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
At the belt and fires. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's just foul. The pitch. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, center field. Way back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 8-5. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
Stepping in, Luis Urias.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis.
In there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering is outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is that. Big time, big fly for Detroit. A grand slam. It's now 8-5. Garrett Mitchell. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, trying to protect this lead.
Mitchell now pitching for the Tigers. Number 71, Josh Hader.
Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The pitch. There's a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And now the lefty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses. Now one away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Diego Cartaya getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Way inside, and that hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Anderson, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The pitch. Cartaya stands at first with one out. The next pitch misses. 2-1. And here it comes. And strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. Kicks and fires. Got him. And there's two away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Man at first, and now Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. The Tigers even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, all game these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Here now is our final line.
From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Lightning. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton,
now,
I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, number 13. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Very impressive. It's so hard to turn over an American League lineup because of the DH and because of the emphasis on offense and home runs. But he was able to navigate through lineups last season. I think he's going to be great again this season.
So just about set. Here's Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 110.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. Hey. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Bounce to third. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. Ball one there. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Luis Urias. Move to first. Back in safe, really close. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one sliced foul. And a pitch. That to right. Brings it in, and that is that. Tigers leave one. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Bryce Wilson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Tim Anderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Adam Hazley. Had the day off yesterday.
1-0.
Anderson on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0. And a pitch. Anderson runs. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2. The wind and the pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Hammered, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Devers.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swings through that one. 0-1. At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Righty to the plate. And 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-2 now. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 26th of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eloy.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. And the righty deals. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
He's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let him get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
Next offering upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a 3-1 on the way. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His 19th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets.
The first baseman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Sheets.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch way upstairs. And the right-hander deals. That's down and in. And a 4-pitch walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And now it's Luis Robert. In the air to left center. Green under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is down low. Right-hander kicks, deals, and he pumps it a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Next offering is downstairs. The pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. That one the other way, and there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Gary Sanchez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Sheets at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. Next one misses. 1-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Good job at damage control right there. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
The right fielder, Andy.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. And that's outside.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Now it's Javier Baez, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. In there, and it's 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
0-2 now. Foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Righty delivers.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Stevenson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. First pitch, not close. And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 2. The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 3-0. Back at guaranteed rate field, Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now.
For Chicago, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Wilson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2-2 now. Out to center. And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Now batting.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First offering misses the mark. Just off the outside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Gets to it and knocks it down. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
Now it's the DH, Adam Hazley. First pitch, and he just misses. Odor over at second. Anderson on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This one in the air, center field. That's a hit. Green fires it to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 4.
That's back-to-back singles for him. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Devers now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs. On the ground at first. Over to Baez. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Eloy Jimenez now. He's already homered in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Smash to the left side. Baez fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. The Lightning with the lead in this one, 4-0. Top half of the third inning, David Dahl to the plate.
Leading off for Detroit.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Designated hitter, Buddy Kennedy.
Buddy Kennedy up now for the Tigers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2 again. And another ball. This one popped up right side. Sheets makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Riley Green.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Leading off for the Lightning, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Wilson back to work. Now one missed.
No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Wilson makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here on the south side, and so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
Great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with, you know, cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Teoscar Hernandez.
1 gone, runner at first. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Check on the runner. Robert dives back in. What are the things you love about the city of Chicago? I mean, great sports town, but you're talking about a city with some amazing landmarks, some amazing architecture, and obviously the water as well.
Yeah, Lake Michigan's really cool, and just the downtown is very special and unique. I mean, it's not oversized where it's easy to get lost, and there are a lot of beautiful things to take in.
Kicks and deals. Robert on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The next offering misses. 3-0.
Just the flair here, whether it's, jazz music, whether it's the restaurants and food, so many great things in this city that, players, they don't have a hard time being convinced to come and play here as a free agent.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Robert over at second, 1 down. On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Robert on his way around third. He'll score. It's 5-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
1 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Gary Sanchez.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ruben Odor.
On the mound now, Madison Bumgarner. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Ruben Odor digs in now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Mad Bum deals to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The pitch. Sliced down the right side. And it's second. And there's a ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Runner leads away at second. Fouled off down the right side. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting,
Adam Hazley gets a chance to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Gets under it and pops it up. Baez moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 3 innings complete. The Lightning with the advantage on the scoreboard, 6-0. And welcome back. Digging in, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the first offering is not close. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one fouled off. And the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-0. Torkelson over at first with one away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's the strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. And a pitch. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here on the south side, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
And a pitch. 0-1. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jimenez.
Here's some real power at the plate. Eloy Jimenez. In there, and it's 0-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Torkelson racing over to make the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. So 2 down. Next to hit, Luis Robert.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second. 2 down. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Here on the south side, ready now for the 5th inning. The batter now, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch, not close. And the right-hander deals. That's inside. That's a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Tyler Stevenson up now for the Tigers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball there.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a ground ball to first. Sheets takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, David Dahl.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, David Dahl. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
All ones the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The pitch. Right through there, got him. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Down in order go the Tigers. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Lightning, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Here comes the pitch. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. The pitch. Stays alive. And he chases that one. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
First offering misses the mark. Next offering is fouled back. The wind to kick the pitch. And it is 2-1. Good eye right there. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Pulls that one foul. Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Second baseman.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Rougned Odor. First offering, and it just misses. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Tim Anderson now at the plate.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch, and he just misses. That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the DH, Adam Hazley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Sanchez, the lead runner at second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Out towards right center field. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. And now, Buddy Kennedy.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Buddy Kennedy.
The right-hander back to work. That's in there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. And that one missing low. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Boo, you have any memorable hit-by-pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Green up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one is crushed. And out of here. He powers that one out to left. His 21st of the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-2.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Chris Taylor down.
The batter number 4. Second base.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch misses. 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jose Ruiz up and loosening in the pen. Myers getting loose as well. And a 2-1 on the way. And that's outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Kicks and deals. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up. And here it comes. And fouled off. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Jimenez ranging into the alley. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Urias.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Leading off for Chicago, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And a pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. To the right side. Taylor gloves it. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
That one fouled hard the other way. 0-1. Inside, just missed. And a count 1-2. And another ball. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Gavin Sheets will hit next.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Luis Robert now. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Good eye right there.
1-1.
And the next pitch is way outside. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First offering misses the mark.
0-1, no strike.
At the belt and fires. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sheets, the lead runner, out at second. Robert at first, 2 out of the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that will end the inning. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, leading off, Andy Pajes.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Late that time, and it's strike 2. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier.
So up next, Javier Baez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. In the air, right field, Hernandez on the move towards foul ground. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brooks Wilson. He pitched
Number
yesterday,
73.
and we'll see him once again.
Wilson.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Leading off for the Lightning, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The line to kick the pitch. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Nelson getting ready to go. Garcia warming up as well. Next pitch misses way outside. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Now one missed. The 2-1. And there's a ball. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Tim Anderson.
And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. To third. Slings it across. And they take care of Anderson for the out. And that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jose Ruiz.
Jose Ruiz.
For the top of the eighth, here's the left fielder, David Dahl.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, David Dahl.
The pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the righty deals. Ball one there.
Down 1-1.
The pitch. Swings and misses. 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Got him. And now one away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next is the designated hitter, Buddy Kennedy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, the center fielder.
So digging in, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. Kennedy, the base runner at first with one out. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Lightning on top 6-2. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jimmy Nelson. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jimmy Nelson.
Back here on the south side, now the number 2 hitter, Adam Hazley.
For Chicago, the designated hitter, Adam.
The wind and the pitch.
Hazley.
And ball 1. The 1-0. And a foul ball left side. The 1-1. That one is upstairs. Right-handed reliever. And it's even up. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or
Now
Uncle
batting,
Charlie, and you can see
baseman,
why. It's not a
Raphael.
looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Kerson Moreno preparing to come on if needed. And the 1-0. And that's down and away. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And Devers hits that one. Green settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Aloy Jimenez.
He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Hard hit left side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now, Luis Robert. Check swing went around. And that's strike 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's a base hit. Jimenez around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Through 8 full, the Lightning on top here, 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Detroit, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. At the belt and fires. And that one a little bit high. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three-two. Stays alive. And he deals. Hit hard. That gets through.
Now batting, the first
Man at
baseman,
first. And now Spencer Torkelson. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Taylor gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now it's even up.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone.
The third baseman, Luis Urias.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Luis Urias. First offering way inside, almost got him.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And the 1-0. Just missed. The pitch. That one drifts inside. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. First pitch just misses. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball. The 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's a double play to end it.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 17 hits.